Thank you. Well, you've likely paid more for gas over the past couple of months than you may have expected. This afternoon, AAA reporting the average price in Washington is sitting at about $5.39. Part of the high prices comes from the state's gas tax, but could that be paused or maybe lifted? Drew Andre from our Seattle station sat down with a lawmaker in Olympia to give us all a better idea.
As we creep closer to July, there will be a 2% increase on the 55-cent gas tax. And every year after that, there will be another 2% increase. And Washington State already has the third highest gas tax in the country, and it's not likely that's going to change anytime soon.
All 50 states have a gas tax. 2, Georgia and Indiana, have paused theirs. And Utah begins a gas tax holiday in July. The goal? Ease the pressure on drivers during this surge in prices. But don't expect Washington State to follow.
Why is it unlikely that that would happen?
Well, it's unlikely because the gas tax is integral to the budget that we just passed here again. That keeps our transportation system moving.
The gas tax is Washington's single biggest transportation funding source. Road repairs and projects wouldn't be completed without it. Skyrocketing construction costs and more drivers switching to electric vehicles who don't pay into that gas tax are already straining the state's ability to fund projects.
You could offset the gas tax, some of that, with Climate Commitment Act money, because that fund generates billions of dollars.
That's the idea from Andrew Barkis, the ranking Republican on the House Transportation Committee. But it hasn't gained much traction in Olympia. As a business owner himself, Barkis says his company is already feeling the pinch and worries those costs will be passed on to customers.
It is having an impact. We're having to kind of watch how we plan our routes and everything else.
Because the gas tax is a fixed amount, the state isn't collecting any extra revenue from those sky-high prices at the pump. Barkis says if tensions overseas don't ease, the state will face some tough decisions.
If we don't see that changing anytime soon in the Middle East, then we should be making some decisions as we roll into the summer months.
Governor Bob Ferguson could call the legislature back for a special session this summer, but at this point, that seems unlikely. Reporting in Seattle, I'm Drew Andre, King 5 News.